lot of rack pulls, okay? I don't currently have a barbell at home, but if you do, it's very, very nice for this one. If you don't, go ahead and do the dumbbells like me, okay? Essentially, rack pulls, we're really working on our low back strength here, okay? We're taking out, it has the exact same movement pattern as our RDL, okay? Where we just pivot straight down, and then we come back up. Except the focus is not on the hamstrings necessarily, okay? Even though we trail down, we'll feel it in the hamstrings, we're really looking at those glutes and the lower back here, because we're only coming down to about knee height before we return, okay? Now, keep in mind with a rack pull, traditionally we want this weight to be slightly heavier because it goes through a shorter range of motion, and a heavier weight will really be the thing that makes that low back come into play, okay? Now granted, if this is your first time doing this movement, keep the weight light, get used to the form, get comfortable with it, and then when you feel comfortable in the movement, you can go ahead and add more weight, okay? So here's what the movement looks like. We're gonna pivot down to the bench and then come back up, okay? Typically, you do not need a bench per se, because you can do that even out here. But once you start getting into the heavier weights, you will absolutely need a bench to set it down on in between your reps to reset, okay? So